What's up guys, Eric here with another action figure review. This time it's the DC Comics DC Collectibles Designer Series Greg Capullo Thrasher Batman. This thing is massive and this thing is awesome. This is the basically robot Batman suit that Bruce Wayne wore in the comic books, which was designed by Greg Capullo. And as you can see, the box is pretty big, showcases the figure inside. It's got that same style as all of the other Designer Series figures. You know, the Thrasher suit name on the side. It's got all the other figures in the wave. I want that Mr. Freeze, it's really cool. And it's got a picture of the actual image, or the drawing, by Greg Capullo right there. So, what we're going to do now is open this up and take a closer look at it. Alright guys, so here he is, opened up, out of package. This is the Thrasher suit Batman. Now, before we get into anything with this, I'm going to kind of go on a little rant I have an issue with, and it's mainly not this figure itself, but it's DC Collectibles. They make these great figures, such as this Thrasher suit Batman, something I've been wanting for a while. And DC Collectibles has an issue with their figures breaking very, very easily. Now, I took this out of the package already. It's not broken, but all of the joints are extremely stiff, and I don't even want to move them because I don't want to risk breaking it. With that being said, this really is an awesome figure. It's awesome in size. It's awesome in detail. It's heavy. It's a very heavy figure, and it just looks so cool. So let's just get into some of the detail. I'm going to zoom in and we'll take a look. Alright, so you can see the detail in the helmet there. I love that glossy paint for the red, for the visor there. You can see all the sculpted detail, like the rivets up on the top of the head. And it just looks like metal. It was a really nice, like, gunmetal paint job. And the texture in the helmet and the rest of the suit really does make it look like metal. That's really awesome. The bat symbol came out really nice as well. You can see, like, it looks like different shades of black paint. Maybe they, like, missed a few spots and went back in and painted it. Let's go over to the arm. You can see all the details in the arm here on the side of the suit right there. Just taking a look at all the detail. I'm looking at this at the exact same time I'm recording because I didn't really get an awesome look at it, but this just looks incredible. I love this. The hands look awesome. Just taking a look at all the detail. We'll go into the chest here. Like I said, the batsuit looks good. All the rivets in there. The abdominal armor here. The belt looks really cool. Has different things on there. Nice paint job on the belt as well. I don't see any paint issues with this figure. Might be a little bit right there. You can see a little bit of silver paint, but that's no big deal. The back of it here. You can see parts like this right here, where you could see more shininess there in it. I'm not sure if that's paint rub or what, but it kind of, I like the way it kind of adds to the effect of this being real and being used. Go down to the legs here. Nice sculpted detail on the legs. And I like how they use the joints. Obviously, you know, this looks like it's double jointed. Yeah, this is double jointed. It's double jointed knees. But again, they're so stiff, I don't want to move them. Knee pads here. All the sculpted detail within, all right here. This thing is just incredible. The back of the legs. The boots. Those are nice looking boots. Even the boots on the bottom are sculpted. There's no peg holes. But this is just an incredible figure. And to top it all off, the helmet is removable. So you take that off, and you got this pretty decent looking Bruce Wayne head. Doesn't look exactly like the image showed. His face looks a little pale. But again, it looks good. I really like that. Nice paint job in the eyes there. There's no paint issues with the eyes. That's just really nice. Alright, now to get into the articulation. And unfortunately, I don't think I'm going to try to move the articulation points. I'm just going to show them to you. Even his head is extremely stiff. It's on a ball joint, But as you can see, I'm having a hard time even turning it like left and right. But it looks like he mainly just turns left and right and goes down a little bit, and that's as far as it goes. The shoulders here are on the ball joints. They come out. You can actually see that when you pull it out, there's more sculpted detail on the inside of the joint there, which is really good. With the elbows, it's that single joint here at the elbow. Probably see it better on this way. But again, I can't move it, and I don't want to put any force into it because I don't want it to break. Because this figure honestly was kind of hard for me to track down, and I don't want it to break it out of package. He has articulation up here at the chest area, but again, don't really want to move it. I can feel it. It kind of doesn't want to give. He's got the articulation at the waist. He's got the hinge joints here at the hips. You can see the hinge right there, so it goes left and right. Goes in and out. I don't really want to move it. It's got the double joints at the knees, but I'm really afraid to move these knees. I don't want to move it. Then you got parts like this though at the boot that's really loose on out of the package. This side is pretty stiff here. That doesn't move, and this side's really loose. And then he has the ankle joints. It just goes up and down. But again, all the joints are just too tight, and I'm afraid to move them. So I don't want to break this figure. I really like it, so I think I'm just going to keep it up like this. I think one of the coolest points of articulation, though, for this figure is in the hands, because each finger is separately articulated. Alright, so you can see the hands here, you can see the thumb is articulated right here. There's another point right there. Don't want to move it, though, because I don't want it to break. These are all articulated at each knuckle, so that knuckle there, and then at the tip there, same one here, and then this one. This one I think shows off the best, because you can actually move this one here. All the other ones move at that point as well, and then at the knuckle. And it's like that for both hands. So it's really cool to see a figure that has individually articulated fingers, because I feel like we haven't seen that in a long time. And that's a really cool feature with this figure. Alright, so all in all, this Thrasher suit Batman is pretty epic. I do love this figure. I love the design. It's just the issues with the articulation that I find. I mean, maybe I can run under some hot water and loosen it up, which is something I might do. But you just need to be very, very careful when you're buying these figures to not take them out of package and start moving them around, because they will break. If you're a fan, definitely pick this up. I feel like you're going to love it. And if you can get it to articulate, it's got a lot of great articulation points. And you could do some really cool poses with this. So, with that being said, guys, hope you enjoyed this video, and I will catch you later.